Alright, game versus Golden Tigers. It was a little weird because they didn't have a goalie. And they said they would play 6-on-5. But it was even more weird because their sixth player just decided to stand in front of the net the whole time. Go figure. Think they'd come and play actual proper 6-on-5. Anyways, we'll kind of cut through the fluff in the first period until when we get a proper game. But to kick things off, why don't we show our first tumble of the game? Whoa, first tumble. And so nothing really exciting is happening so far. So why don't we show our second tumble of the game? Oh, tumble in front of the net. Oh my goodness, two tumbles. Alright, our first actual exciting moment of the game. So a nice little reset by Sarah, back to Mike, to Liam, up to myself, and then shot from the blue line on an empty net. Alright, cool, we'll celebrate that, why not? But, you know, actually, in terms of highlighting, ignoring the stupid empty net, some good elements that I really liked is, so we're coming up on the attack here, bit of a diagonal stretch to Alex, gets it up, he loses it, which is fine, and then Sarah's coming back, and I like how she bumps it back to the D. And then the D is just settle it down, good little reset, and then find the space in the neutral zone. We can notice that they're playing very heavy forecheck, so we could usually probably find some space behind them, which we do. And so then we can go on the attack right away. So excellent reset there. And we get our first goal, which was kind of stupid, but whatever. So here's a play. Hilson's rushing up the ice with great speed, draws three people like a magnet, dishes it off to Dave, but he fell. I remember later on the bench, Kev's like to Dave's like, "You gotta bury that. Come on, what is this?" And now we notice that big block, boom, right in the foot by this player. A pretty spicy block there. So unfortunate. Hey, I gotta highlight this. Look at this gap control right here. Oh my god, what an improvement from last week. Now our superstars are really showing us how to do it. And then let's say there was actually 3 players across. Look at how he didn't necessarily take the puck off this player, but he forced him to make a move, like a little fancy deke here. And that usually, sometimes, is enough to throw someone offside, and we're going to be taking a face-off outside of the zone, which is perfect. All right, watch in the middle, slot. Oh, tumble number 3. All right, we got another eventful situation coming up. So Liam's coming up with speed. Little setup pass by Alex, misses the net, or he got a save. And so this player is coming up with a lot of speed. And we've caught ourselves with an Ernest on the flat foot. So backward skating, which is fine. But the only problem is he stops right here. You can see his feet just stop moving. And so we are in trouble. And so easy chip around him. And then completely dead in the water. We got some back pressure by Dave, but just not enough. I guess the other unfortunate thing is our other D went up on the rush. I guess Sarah's covering for him, but we are in trouble. The guy's got a lot of speed, and then unfortunately cuts right across. Cliff is... yeah, that's a pretty clear-cut breakaway with speed coming across, so that's a tough one to save. What can we do better? Obviously, preferably Ernest could be skating backwards continuously, but even so, you can see the huge speed difference. Yeah, he's coming in with a lot of speed, and then Dave's not able to catch up. And Sarah's also not able to catch up, so perhaps just a difference in speed, and so now it's 1-1. Fee said she was proud of this, so I think I have to show it. Boom! Hit into the boards. On video it looks pretty pathetic compared to the NHL, obviously, but gotta show it. Gotta point out our suspicious D partner, Mr. Mike, playing as a right wing when perhaps he should have been a left D. He could give that D to D cross ice pass, but instead he's over here. Questionable. And our 3 forwards over here. Yeah, a very interesting positioning. I won't say much more than that. And maybe this is the start of when the other team got pissy. Mike launches an absolute rocket. Holy shit, probably break the guy's kneecaps. Alright, we got some excitement on this face-off. So the center just drives the net, and I guess from that point, Hilton was trying to go up, loses it. The other winger drives in, so we got a 2-on-0 right in front of the net. And we got tumble number 4. And yeah, I finally get why there's no winger up there, because of the mad scramble in front. At this point, the moment the puck comes down low, we need to swap up. Everyone's got to get to their position while it settles down. Center gets down low, wingers come up high, defense on their forwards. So we're a little bit late here. You can see how it got discombobulated. Dave shouldn't have been coming up, and it should have been Justin. And so I think we do lose coverage in the front for a little bit period of time, but thankfully it was a turnover, and that's fine. Here comes a little board battle. Whoa, whoa, pucks around. It looked friendly enough there with the little didn't look like anyone was upset, but 44 is a big guy. Justin's a big guy, so there are a little bit of battling going on there. No tumbles, unfortunately. I was hoping for one. So I thought this was funny. Number 44, their big boy, was blocking a lot of shots. That's another block shot. He blocked one on Dave earlier. So later on, this guy complains about us shooting. So why didn't they just put number 44 in that? True mystery. Alright, we got a play coming up right here. Let's just watch it first. So the big boy 44 is coming up, and then boom! Dave just gets obliterated. Possible elbow to the head, I don't know. Forearm shiver. And yes, one, it's not a good look. He got killed, but at the same time, I have to say Dave's really putting himself in a bad position. So let's kind of recap this. I think this is going to be a learning experience for a lot of us. And a lot of players, the way that we play defense is, let's say a player is coming up and we just charge at them, which I think is not a very safe way of playing, in especially in kind of no contact hockey. And so and I guess let's add some more details to this. 44 is a big guy. He's a heavy boy, and he's shooting left, right? So he's on his forehand. It's going to be on the far side of his body. And in order for Dave's clearly a smaller guy than this player, and so he's going to be left-handed, and so his top hand is his right hand. He's going to need to reach all the way across his body and all the way across his body, and so he's going to need to really reach his body in there. To make matters worse, this guy's playing up. He's big body. Dave's coming in this way, and he needs to reach across. So combine that together, you're really putting yourself in a very kind of precarious body position, and so result is getting smoked like that. So what can Dave do differently? And there's that concept of there's the wave, which is the player. There's a little wave coming along, and we are surfers. We just should be surfing along. And at that point, once you're surfing next to them, or riding that wave, you can choose to rub them off to the boards, you can poke check, whatever, but you won't be in a position where you just get absolutely demolished with a player skating up like this. Boom. So yeah, it's not a good look on number 44, but at the same time, some responsibility is on Dave. He needs to make sure that he's not putting himself in a kind of dangerous position like that to begin with. So, you know, thankfully, Dave kind of slows him down a little bit. But imagine from here, he's coming up with a decent amount of speed for his size. So let's say he didn't slow down there, and then Dave is in this other position. I'm pretty sure it would be a much harder hit, maybe even concussion if it's right on the head. So yeah, be careful out there. Kind of remember that wave and surfing concept. He's coming up. Here comes another tumble. Whoa! Trips on her own. Who put those banana peels there? Here comes another one. Whoa! Banana peel. I think that was called tripping. So Liam gets tripped, and we get a power play. Alright, power play. Why don't we just watch the whole thing? I don't think anything exciting happens, per se, but let's kind of watch it. Of course, I've scored so far, so I can't have a shot on net, but move it down. That was not a bad play there. I think, Carrie Ann, if you're able to also move around, you can see how she's kind of right in that corner. You got a little bit of room to operate with, and I think that might create some plays in that regards there. But let's continue. I get the idea there. Perhaps I think we could consider like right here, as we got a lot of people on the left hand side. If we're moving across this way, then if Kevin starts, well, not necessarily fanning out, but like taking this kind of space and down, it may help to draw people in, and then that might open lanes to Justin, Carrie Ann, even maybe Mike. But let's kind of rather than doing that, I get it, just kind of get a shot on net. Maybe Justin can bang home a rebound. So it's not necessarily the bad play there. Number 44 with another block. Justin, how did you miss that pass? A little bit of a battle up on the blue line. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep it in. Then we go back. Mike settles it down, goes for a skate. Pass across. Unfortunately, they stop it and clear it. We're going for a change here. We got 30 seconds left on the power play. Let's see what happens. Our lefty suspiciously high up on the blue line again. Struggling to break it out of the zone right now. 10 seconds left. Pass up to Alex. Now we're on the attack. Ooh, Sarah's coming in with a lot of speed. Let's finish this off, this play, see what happens. Oh my god, I remember. Okay. Okay, this is the fucking worst. Watch, Ernest, and we can see, look at this lane, right? And we can all see it from the bench. Let's just clear that drawing, and let's count where Alex gets the puck and Ernest comes in. So starting from here, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Holy fuck. Is that 15 business days to process that pass or what? We need a head scan. Shoulder check, guys. Shoulder check, see where everyone is. It only takes like a couple seconds. And you should have known Ernest was there. And then he waited until all the players were in front of him before he decided to pass. So, you know, on the date of shipping, there was an open lane, and then he decided 15 days later, where 4 players are finally in front of him, to close up that passing lane, he decides to pass. Oh my god. Holy shit. We gotta watch this one more time. And the best part is he's frozen. Oh my god. Alright, we got another play. Ernest passes up to Liam. Liam comes up, skates it up, passes across Dave. Banana peel. Dave fires one. 5-hole. 5-hole Dave strikes again. This guy's upset. Don't know why. If you decide to go in front of the net, then don't cry about it. Oh my god, he shot it at me with such velocity. Oh my god. We got a series of interesting events. Number 44 tries to dump it, hits Justin right in the hand. That's gotta hurt. And then Hilson gets the puck. He starts. No, it's not quite yet. Passes it up, couldn't quite get it. Now he skates it up. There you go. Skates it up. Takes a little bit of wind up. I'd say it's not too powerful, but it's certainly high. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm in front of the net. You're not allowed to shoot it on me. And so, big boy 44 does an actual body check on the Hillsden. And then 34 is like, oh my god, why did you shoot it at me? It's too powerful. I chose to stand in front of the net, but it's too powerful for me. And then Justin comes in. Oh my god, tries to cross check 44. Couldn't quite do it. 44 was made of 20 cinder blocks, maybe more. Did not move an inch. Look at it. Didn't even move. Give a little push. Like, why did you shoot that puck at me earlier? My wrist hurts. That was very rude of you. And now you body checked Hillsden. This is unacceptable. And the ref says, yeah, this is unacceptable. You can leave this game. And right after they had their little hissy fit, their goalie comes out of the locker room. So I thought that was pretty funny. 34 and 44. Upset. Or pucks being shot at a net. Who would have thought? So we get a 4-minute power play. Why don't we watch it in its entirety? Mike gets a shot, misses the net out wide. Try it. Hold on. I remember this one. So Sarah has it and kind of sticks right up in her grill. So she grabs it and kicks it away. That's too funny. That is too funny. Oh man. Alright, 3 minutes 45. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who put that banana peel there? Oh no, jeez. Number 34 was mad at him, so he committed some voodoo on him. Oh my goodness. So many banana peels. Alright, Alex comes up, passes it to Mike. Mike power moves, shot. Saved by the goalie. Clear, couldn't quite keep it in. So we're going for a change at the moment. We got a center, we got a D. Passes it up to Sarah. Ooh, backhand pass across to Alex. Misses the net wide. Ernest keeps it in. Goalie has it, passes back out. Got some forechecking going on there. Couldn't keep it in the zone. Oh, big breakaway coming up. The hammer doesn't want to move until if the shit finally unfolds. Oh my god. Ernest was reaching across, falls over, causes the other guy to fall over, and we thought this guy was a guy complaining in the net, but it's not. He was an innocent party, but nonetheless, we have now negated our power play. Sad news. Very sad news indeed. So why don't we watch some 4-on-4 hockey? Why not? We got 2 minutes of it. Let's get some excitement in this game. Liam, is that Liam? Yeah, Liam gets it. The puck behind the net. Wait, how come? Oh yeah, Ernest got the penalty. I can't shoot, so I gotta pass it to feet now. I think just circling back. I think I played this kind of poorly. I'm telegraphing. I'm passing all the way versus I should have probably skated inwards a little bit. Let's like rewind here. Like threatened that I'm gonna be a shooting threat. Because the goalie doesn't know that I've scored already. So, and then by getting closer, the pass to B is going to be much easier to hit. And so I think that was a little bit of a mistake. But let's continue. 4-on-4 hockey. Let's get some excitement in our life. Oh, whoa. Dumps it back in. Okay. Right. Oh, whoa. What happened here? Big collision. Oh my god, Liam was not looking. The guy is like, hold on a second, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, bodies hitting the floor everywhere. This is a disaster all the way around. Forced pass, another disaster. I think also for Fee, if she is able to cut across faster and get to there, maybe a better pass. But that was a pretty poor decision there. Passed it through like 2 players. So a tough one to get to. Oh my god. Stumbling across. Dude, this guy fucking misses the net. How wide? Holy shit. It's like up in the. Oh my god, not even close. Not even close. This is some exciting hockey. 4-on-4 hockey. Let's go. Ices it. Goes for a change. Let's get some more excitement. 4-on-4 hockey. We got 45 more seconds left to go. They're coming on the ice so slowly. Oh my goodness. There. Skates it up. Oh shoot, that looked like a dangerous chance. How did that happen? What's going on here? Oh my goodness. I don't think we played that too poorly, but 4-on-4 hockey. Oh my god, another banana peel. What is going on today? Oh, this is probably the most excitement we've seen in the game so far. Is that icing? Maybe? Oh no, the goalie plays it. Holy cow, the event. All these events happening. Mike stops it. Is he a forward? Is he a D? I don't know. Good question mark, but he certainly plays with a lot of grease and mustard out there. Alright, back to 5-on-5 hockey. I bet it's going to be boring again. Alright, Justin wanted a shift on center, so we'll give him a shift at center. Let's watch it. Let's watch the whole shift. Make some comments. See what he does. So far, so good. You get a little break out, little zone entry. Pass up to Ernest. Sends it back down low. Oh no, we are in trouble. Luckily for us, Sarah's back to cover for Ernest. Big block shot too. Oh my goodness. Pass in front of the net. Uh-oh. Bring pressure. Oh, almost. Okay. Dustin's got the puck. It's fine. Rings it out. Intercepted. Okay. Ooh, almost one timer there. Getting scary. Oh, Gate with it. Oh, brought it to his forehand. Ah, what a shame. Unfortunate. That's out zone entry. Oh, okay, see exactly. This is how a lot of us play defense, and it's super scary. Is players coming in, right? And we just go into them. It's so scary. We need to really seriously learn how to. Number one, if you don't, number one, preferably is start your pivot and backward skate, right? Go with them, so then you can control your gap. That's going to be probably your safest choice. Now, if you don't know how to backward skate, to a degree, it's a wave. You got to remember the wave concept. So here's a wave. If you can, and then number two is angle them, right? We don't want them to cut in the middle like that. So if you can put your body position, he's coming down as a wave, right? We'll draw up a little wave. Here's a little wave. You got the surfboard, right? We want to ride the wave with them, and that's going to be the safest way. And then you're going to push them towards the boards. Don't charge at them like that. And then the worst part is, luckily Justin's a tall, big guy, right? But look at the body position. When we play like this, we're leaning forward, our head's in front of our body, and we saw earlier, we've got a big player, and we got Dave Eng. And if you put yourself in such a dangerous position like that, and you get steamrolled, right? The whole body is on your head. It's crazy. It's so and yeah, a lot of us, like beginners, play defense like that. And it's just so scary to watch every time. But yeah, enough of that. Scrambling. Oh my god. I thought 5-on-5 hockey would be boring, but it's really eventful right now. And Liam goes for the interception. Turnover. The camera, he's so fast the camera can't even catch up with him. Unfortunate. I wanted to see his breakaway attempt, but all we see is Alex cruising behind him slowly. Why are you not joining in on the rush? Why are you not joining in, Alex? You just wanted to watch his breakaway attempt? You didn't want to come out and help? Shot? Oh, block shot. Pass out front? Oh, couldn't quite miss the man. This is exciting. 5-on-5 hockey right here. Liam's down there. Mike, oh no. We'll end it here. It's too much excitement. Alright, here comes another banana peel. Oh my god. What is up? Who put all these banana peels on the slippery ice? Another banana peel. Oh, whoa. Bodies flying everywhere. Mike comes to the shot right into his chest. Alright, we got a tripping call. Not called. Oh, trips Dave. Luckily for him, it wasn't a banana peel. It was a proper trip. It was not a power play. Alright, we gotta watch this. So, Dave strips the puck, but their player stops it. But look, Sarah's coming in, waiting on the wings. This move was disgusting. Oh my god, the cutback was crazy. Look at that. The big save. Let me watch it one more time. Oh my god, she had him beat. Oh man, we got another body hitting the floor, right in the slot. Boom! Oh man, That chance coming up right here. Hilton coming in, makes a move. Oh man, oh, had him beat. Just missed the net wide. Alright, I thought this was pretty funny. So, pretty good move by that player. Gets stopped by Mike and Hilton, but then Justin gathers it up. He's right wing, right? Gathers it up, hucks it across to his right wing. Except he's the right wing. Liam comes up. The play was trying to bounce it to Fee. Unfortunately, it decides to go into the corner instead, and then watches. Boom! Oh my god, did you fall before? Oh, I see. Skate on skate, falls down. Boom! Body slam. Alright, so we got our first final proper kind of offensive setup. Rings it around. We got a little bit of a. So, rings it around. Support position on the perimeter. Someone in the slot. And then now Dave can choose to be kind of behind the net. So we have two behind the net that can move it back and forth. And then someone in the high slot or just in the slot where we can move it. So it's a bit of a triangle position right there. So in this case, he cuts towards the net and Carry-On gets it. One timer, far side. So excellent goal right there. First kind of exciting play. The rest have been kind of rushes and bodies hitting the floors. Hence why I haven't been clipping too much. But this was a nice play. Alright, Mike's skating up, and then boom, another body hitting the floor. Holy cow, what is going on today? And we got a last few seconds here. Hilton trying to break it out, couldn't quite get it. And one more time, guys diving, skating up. The camera shot, goal, 4-1. And so that completes the game. They basically called it quits there for the handshake line. And that is game. Interesting game against Golden Carriers. No goalie, obviously. A lot of rushes, not so much, I guess, cycling per se. And a lot of bodies hitting the floor. Not much to point out. I think the game went fairly smoothly. Obviously, it was a little bit weird. Other than Mike playing kind of suspiciously as a defenseman, oftentimes looking like a winger. Yeah, cool.